Hi, I'm Mike Konrad, member of the SMTA Global Board of Directors, where I'm Vice President of Communications. Back with you once again, this time for the SMTA update for the month of November 2024. Here's what's happening at SMTA. It was so great to see so many of you at SMTA Surface Mount Technology International. We had 11 professional development courses, 100 technical presentations, and a bustling expo floor. And who could forget SMTA's 40th anniversary party and so much more. I even got to dust off my old members-only jacket. It's not too soon to mark your calendars for next year's SMTA back in Rosemont, Illinois. SMTA 2025 will take place October 19th through 23rd. On Tuesday, November 5th, my chapter, the Los Angeles Orange County SMTA chapter, will host its annual expo and technical forum. This event takes place at a fascinating venue, the Highway 39 Event Center in Anaheim, California. The Highway 39 Event Center is a museum-quality venue that showcases an incredible collection of classic American cars, vintage neon signs, original 1950s gas pumps, and Cushman scooters. The unique and polished 1950s auto shop theme is sure to rev up extra interest and fun to any type of event, particularly our expo. During the expo, all attendees can participate in the Lunch and Learn panel discussion. This year's panel discussion is entitled An Introduction to Ultra High Density Interconnects, or UHDIs. What is UHDI? What are its advantages? What are its challenges? These questions will be answered by our expert panel. SMTA's Director of Training and Education, Tara Dunn, will moderate this event, along with subject matter experts Mumtaz Bora, Senior Staff Packaging Engineer at PSEMI, and Anay Verdaya, CEO of American Standard Circuits. This event is offered at no charge to both SMTA members and non-members and includes lunch. Registration opens at 9 a.m. and the event runs from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. I look forward to seeing all of you in Anaheim on November 5th. Also on November 5th, the Ontario chapter will host a technical webinar on the subject of fluxless soldering presented by Zyke Zhao of Heller Industries. This virtual event begins at 12 noon Eastern Time. On Wednesday, November 6th, beginning at 9 a.m., there will be an industrial discussion and a tour of Australia College's state-of-the-art facilities presented by EMAC, Electronics Manufacturing in Assembly Collaborative. We invite you to help shape non-credit electronics manufacturing certificate programs offered by Australia Mountain Community College. This event is hosted by Sean Denny of EMCC and Tara Dunn, SMTA Director of Training and Education. This event takes place at Australia Mountain Community College at West MEC Southwest Campus in Buckeye, Arizona. Also on Wednesday, November 6th, the Oregon chapter will present a technical webinar entitled Thermal Compression Bonding for Wafer Level Assembly, presented by Lavana Ashok Swaminathan of Intel Corporation. This event runs from 1 p.m. to 2:30 p.m. Pacific Time. On Thursday, November 7th, the Tijuana chapter will host its annual Expo and Tech Forum at the Quartz Hotel in Tijuana, Mexico. 3 technical presentations will be provided, including Constraints when Deploying Industry 4.0 by Ricardo Gallardo of Sanmina, Jet Printing Technology for the application of solder paste in the manufacturing of electronic assemblies by Enrique Gomez of Asemtec, and Voiding from an Engineering Perspective by Arturo Beltran of Plexus. Registration opens at 10 a.m. and the expo floor opens at 11. Both lunch and a happy hour will be provided. On Friday, November 8th, the Houston chapter will host the Tech Fest Live Expo at the University of Houston Technology Bridge. Calling all STEM advocates, join us for the annual Tech Fest Live Expo at the University of Houston Technology Bridge on National STEM Day. We'll be showcasing electronics to the middle and high school students, and we'll have some hands-on DIY circuits for the students to try. Bring your own company swag and any information that you'd like to share. This event begins at 8 a.m. and runs until 5 p.m. Also on Friday, November 6th, the Querétaro chapter will host an in-person event dinner, technical presentation, and facilities tour at IPI CYT in San Luis Potosí, Mexico. This event includes an SMTA Tour Lab, a behind-the-scenes look at advanced SMT technologies, and a technical session entitled Field Engineers Horror Stories with a Q&A session with top field engineers. Wine catering, premium beverages, and a chance to mingle with industry experts will also be provided. Enjoy great food while building connections with colleagues and industry professionals. This event runs from 4 p.m. to just about midnight. On Tuesday, November 12th, the Tampa Bay chapter will host its annual Expo and Tech Forum at the Largo Event Center in Largo, Florida. 3 technical presentations will be provided, including optimizing cleaning strategies for advanced packaging technologies with low standoff components by Kalyan Nakela of Zestron. Component obsolescence, unavailability, or upgrading solved by Greg Papandrew of Direct PCB. And The Future of Electronics Assembly in a PFAS-Regulated World by Jonathan Tomasetti of Inventec Performance Chemicals. Registration opens at 9:30 a.m. and the expo floor opens at 10 a.m. Lunch will be provided. On Thursday, November 14th, the Space Coast chapter will host its annual expo and technical forum at Melbourne Auditorium in Melbourne, Florida. 4 technical sessions will be presented, including component obsolescence, unavailability, or upgrading, solved by Greg Papandrew of Direct PCB, IC contamination discussion with Dr. Adam Klett of Kaizen Corporation, a student and young professionals lunch presentation, and the impact of Ultra HDI fabrication technology on PCB assembly by Chris Shea of Shea Engineering. Lunch will be provided, and there will be an after-expo social event at the Mansion in Melbourne. Registration opens at 8:30 a.m. and the expo floor opens at 9 a.m. Also on Thursday, November 14th, the Connecticut chapter will host a year-end event, a happy hour and technical presentation at the Alvarium Beer Company in New Britain, Connecticut. This event runs from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. On Friday, November 14th, the Dallas chapter will host a technical luncheon and presentation on the subject of reflow profiling simplified with Rob Rowland of Axiom Electronics. This event takes place from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Abaca's Italian Grill in Richardson, Texas. On Tuesday, November 19th, from 11 a.m. until noon, the Capital chapter will host a technical webinar on the subject of solder reflow ovens and thermal profiling with Bob Bouchard of BTU International. On Thursday, November 21st, the Northeast Alliance Group will host a hybrid, in-person and virtual event on the subject of ESD and EOS, otherwise known as electrostatic discharge and electrical overstress. Presenters include Humberto Carlos Hernandez Rueda from Elysium, Raul Monterosa and Roger Smith from Transforming Technologies, and Carlos Correa from ZF Electronic Systems Monterrey. This event runs from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. And while you have your calendars out, be sure to mark your calendars for my favorite event, the SMTA Pan-Pacific Strategic Electronics Symposium, better known as PanPac. PanPac will take place from January 27th through 30th at the Sheraton Maui Resort and Spa in Maui, Hawaii. The Pan-Pacific Strategic Electronics Symposium, or PanPac, is SMTA's longest-running event, and it strives to build bridges and nurture relationships across all boundaries, oceans, and cultures, industries and technologies, companies, and individuals. Its location in Hawaii always provides the requisite isolation from day-to-day distractions necessary to support these goals and enhance personal face-to-face interactions. PanPac features high-level papers and presentations from both academia and industry. Learn what's next for our industry at PanPac. I look forward to saying aloha to you in Maui. Not a member of SMTA? We can change that. Consider joining to receive the many benefits SMTA provides, including over 5,000 fully searchable technical papers in our knowledge base, on-demand webinars, 101 and advanced 201 level training courses, networking events, career resources, SMT certification courses, and a network of local chapters around the world. If your employer is an SMTA corporate member, ask them to provide you with a login so you too can begin benefiting from all SMTA has to offer. Individual memberships are available for just $95 a year. That's just 26 cents a day. More information is available at smta.org. Well, that's it for November updates. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you again in December.